Welcome back. So guys, this is the continuation and we are going to start with the front end and back end setup things. Okay, so like in front end I just want to show you the navbar and one simple slider and then the few product designs, right? So with that we will keep on moving it. So guys, now we will go to Bootstrap. Okay, so we can use it. So there is on MDBootstrap, we can use that for designing purpose. So once you click on mdbootstrap.com, you will reach to a website of its. Okay, so you can choose any. They provide many free things like to design things, many like website and e-commerce based website and admin panel too. So we will click on tutorials and we will just open the navbar and we will first set up the installation guide. Okay, so you can just start with the quick start also, or else you can install it. So let's first click on quick start and then you can find a simple video. And now, okay, so it is telling to download that and then extract and use in this format. Yeah guys, so there is on 3 links: bootstrap, MDBootstrap and custom style, and then below jQuery, popper, bootstrap and then MDmin. So let's copy this, and before that we will take that, download the file. So let's just click on it. So if you haven't downloaded MDpack, go to the get started page and download it. So let's click on it. So let's download zip, click on it and it's downloaded. So show in folder, click it, open when done. So it had opened now. Over here we will be searching. This is MDBootstrap. Okay, so let me extract this, extract all. So once it's extracted, we will just set up everything perfectly. So before that, let it be extracted, we will just go to Google and search with this. So MDBootstrap admin template. Okay, so we'll just check with these 2 things, 1 and 2, 3 also will go. So let's see what is this 3 links showing over here. It's showing 1 template. Okay, so sign in to download or live preview. So let us just check with this. Okay, live preview, let me click on it and you can see. Okay, so this is the view. Let me make this small and you can see in this format. So it's working fine. So all the codes is given over here, so we just need to copy it. Okay, so before this I just want to see over here and you can download it, right? So for that, or else you can just copy it. Before that setting up, we will go back to our extracted folder over here and copy the things, right? So before that, we'll go back to our Google, which we were on it, and let's quick start. So on quick start we will move on below, and now we will copy this total thing. Hit right click, copy, go back to your code Okay, so this is your file, right? Fab cart, which we have done. So inside this I'm going to resource views. Over here I'm going to create one folder called layouts, layouts, layouts. So inside this I'll just create one file called front end.blade.php. Hit enter. Okay, and paste that. So you can find it over here. So now these things all we have to link it, right? So before that, how to link this, you have to call your file folders first, files. So inside your CSS and your JS things. So for that we will go back to our extracted folder and see the files JS. Inside JS we have many things, but all the files which we required is available over here. So we just need to copy this. So let us copy the CSS and JS, and we'll copy this image to src, sec. Let's copy these things. Well, let us see what is there in src, JS, vendors, add-ons. Okay, so these are the data tables. Major other things we'll just keep in it, and we'll just copy all the things, right? Copy these things because it's already related into it, so it will ask for many things over here. So let's just copy this and we will get back to our folder called fab cart. So I'm inside the fab cart. Over here I'm going to public directory. Inside public directory I'm going to create one folder called assets. Hit enter. So inside assets I'm going to paste the things, all the files what we extracted from the MDBootstrap. Setting up, and here guys, so all the files is called over here. And now let us get back to our code, and first we will set up this thing. So let us go to our first link, Control X. So let's open double curly braces and call your asset function and paste the file. So before that we have to call the asset folder. So inside your public assets, okay, assets and / then CSS. Okay, so it's perfect. And now same thing you have to repeat it again for this below one. So let us call this asset function or a method and paste that, and again call your folder name called assets / ASSETS, and then call your style asset function and paste assets. It's done. So our CSS links is linked now, and now we will link with the JS too. So let me just link with the JS thing. Let's open the curly braces and call asset method or a function and called assets folder / and you paste your code. jQuery, you can just check it out, this file is over here. So jQuery 3.4.1, you can search, it's not available over here. So let us call this jQuery. Okay, so let's rename, Control AC, and you have to paste it over here. That's it. Or you can call this minified file. You can call min.js. So understand this, very simple it is. Okay, so let us just call the second one asset method, where I'm going to popper.min.js. So it is available over there. You can just call with this. popper.min.js is already over here, so you can check. And the bootstrap, let's call that asset and set with it assets / and then MD1 asset, where you are going to tell this folder same way. Okay, mdmin.js, which is available over here. Everything is set now. So let us check with this also once. Bootstrap and MD. So Bootstrap min is available, MD min is available, and style.css is also available. Okay, so everything is set now, guys, and let us get to the main part. So once it is done, this front end layout, we are going to create one simple new folder called inc. So we'll just understand as include folder, where I'm going to create one new file called front navbar.blade.php. okay, and save this. That's it. And we have to go to our MDBootstrap website and just click on navbar, hit on it, you can find many types of navbar. Okay, so just need to check with this. See here, many things are available over here. So we will use this one, something different. Okay, because we are using commerce, so we can replace with the cart function things, right? So we will use with this. So let us copy the code for it. Where is it? Let's search below. Okay, so we will make it that one. So right now we will copy with this function navbar. Simple, just copy the code and get back and paste it. That's it. So once pasting is done, you can just specify little separate things. So you can just call this as fabcart. Fabcart, save it, and we are going to include it. So you are going to now learn about this, how to include over here, right? So let's take out this everything. We don't need anything over here. So now we will just use include, right? Include your folder name called layouts.inc.front -navbar. That's it. It's included, and now you can call your slider or whatever you want to show over here. Now let us execute this. I just want to show some output for this. Okay, so we will use this welcome page only. Okay, so over here it's something else. So we'll just ignore this file. Do not get confused with this. So now inside views folder, I'm going to create one new folder called front end. So we will use this front end purpose. Okay, and one more will create the backend, which will create in backend part. Okay, video. So now we will go with index.blade.php. That's it. So now we are displaying the front end. Let us extend that. Extend your layout. Okay, so let us call inside views folder, you are going to call the layouts, layouts, layouts dot your blade file, layouts, and that's it. So once it is extended, and you can mention something like yield things is available. So over here in this title, you can tell at yield function. So you can just mention over your title and tell over here fabcart. That's it. And you can yield this also. So I'm just going to type over here main and tell yield, which will be content, and the footer will be over here. So you can just create one more file called front navbar. So front footer we will also keep simple file. So just call it, and inside your include folder create one new file called front footer dot blade dot php file. That's it. So footer will do it later, but right now we will move on with the content one. So let us call this yield over here and see here. So we have to call the section blade section called content. Okay, so over here content, and this is the yield you are calling over here, right? Extending that front end and calling here. So let us use h1 tag and tell hello fab or funda of web IT setup. So this is setting, and now let's call this into our main page over here. How it should come to this main URL, this URL /URL. Okay, so for that we need to go to route. So inside your routes, web.php is there. So there is a simple function over here, route function, where you are calling without any controller or model, right? So for this we will use this. Okay, so it's showing me some error because this is using something else. So let me import this. Okay, you can, this is actually just I'm getting this tele information error, route undefined intel fence. This is actually an extension problem, so we just need to include that route over here. So do not worry about this. We'll just change the file name called index. So inside my resource views front end, so let me call front end folder dot index file. That's it. So let's save this and we will execute it. Let's go and let's hit enter. So to make execute, you make sure you have started your artisan serve. Okay, so your serve PHP artisan service served over here. So let me just execute this once again, and let us see that functionality is coming or what. Let me close this. This is not required. Okay, so guys, boom, so we have executed this hello fund of web IT. Routing is done over here, right? So we just followed this some steps to cure with this. So front end setup is done now. Okay, and now we will completed with this, and now you can just go and check with your navbar designs over here inside your bootstrap. So you can just tell like free MDBootstrap templates, free templates. If you hit enter, just click on the first link and you will see many free templates. So you can just copy from there and move on with it. Okay, so you can just scroll with it and see here guys, one e-commerce template is there. So you can find some another kind of designs over here. Okay, you can just copy and paste it because it's free. So some of it we are going to use from the dashboard itself. So for this we will continue and do it. So let's get back and search and paste your navbar once again. Okay, so let me get back and let us see one navbar, perfect navbar for us, and we will move with it. So where is it that yeah guys, so let me go to live preview, hit on it and control click, and then you can check over here free. Let's let it load. Okay, once it's loaded, so let me make it smaller. So guys, you can see this navbar designs and everything is perfect. So let me copy this and use this design only. Okay, so you can just use this one, it's cool. So we will just move on with this. So you can see the navbar over here and where it is ending. See the navbar, it ends here. So let me copy this and paste it into our navbar. So where is it? Inside resource views layouts, inside layouts inc. So this is my front end navbar. So Control A, Control V, and let us just check it out once how it's working with this. So guys, let me execute, get back and hit enter, and let's see what the design is about it, whether it's supporting or not with the common downloaded bootstrap, or it's supporting. Cool guys, so it's supporting very fine and you can use this. So we will just go with it and set up everything. So guys, in this video that's it, and next video we will be learning about how to set up the backend part admin dashboard. So this is the setup of front end, the basic setup, and now in next video we will be learning about how to set up this admin panel, okay, in Laravel. So guys, one thing I have forgot about that, yielding the title. So let me yield that also over here. So as you know, you have did this, and now yield the title also, section called title, and tell this as home. So you can see, and this content is not visible, so let me make it class margin top 5. Let's reload, Control R. So once reloaded, you can see over here. Okay, so we just need to set up everything. So we'll be learning slowly in this next videos, continuing videos, how to set up a slider, and in further videos we'll be learning about it. Okay, so guys, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, like and share.